Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Mama's house, y'all. Mama and Papa here with you today to talk about Welcome to Plathville, Season 5, Episode 11.
Hello, y'all. That's a lot of episodes.
It is. It is. And after covering all of them, I think it's over 60, maybe 70 videos we've done for Plathville.
Yeah.
But before we get started, y'all, thank you. We reached over 100 before Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, subscribers. You have made this couple very, very happy.
Yeah.
We even argued a little bit about it. I said, let's do 100. And Papa was like, there's no way. There's no way you'll get to 100 before Thanksgiving.
That's what I said. Yeah.
And it was like, what, 10 days before Thanksgiving when you guys reached the goal? So, woo woo! Yay, guys! Thank you!
Our goal is to get to 200 by Christmas.
No. I have a good feeling.
Oh. Okay.
We have excellent fams. F-A-M-S.
Fams.
Because you're my fams. And I think we can do 250 by Christmas.
By Christmas. Okay.
I think they can.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
about us.
Yeah.
It's our awesome listeners
We're actually not doing anything. But yeah.
who, hit that little button and make our day every single time.
Yeah. So everybody out there, tell your friends, tell your family,
Your co-workers,
bosses.
even your arch rivals.
Yeah. Let them know about us. And
Maybe we can change their attitude a little.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Be awesome.
But thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so think about it. If you haven't subscribed yet, hey, it's free. Why not?
Free.
And you'll get to listen to all of our stuff, and some of it's actually interesting. Okay, y'all, back to the show. Starts out with Ethan and MICAH, and they're still driving to Minnesota from Cairo. This is like 3 days.
It looks cold.
Yeah, the farther north they get, the more cold. Like, they have their hats and coats on in the truck.
Yes.
Because as we discussed previously, they have one car that he's towing, and they have another car actually inside the box truck that they're hauling. And
he's a dedicated car guy, and
he really, really is. Yes, he loves his cars more than he loves anybody in his family.
And Olivia.
More than anybody, for sure. And Ethan, in my opinion, is so immature. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, y'all, but only the really young and the really old are ever that strong in their convictions that they're right. They can be completely in the wrong, and they will argue you to your grave that they are not wrong. And that is, again, do you think I'm right? Like, and I know everyone can do it, but especially the ones who believe that they're certain in their correctness. And like, usually the really young, like teeners, early mid-20s who haven't really lived yet, have no fucking clue.
Not really young.
But still young compared to us.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, yeah.
Or the really old, like 70s and up.
Yeah.
Like, the older they get, the more they give no fucks about what anybody else thinks.
Those people are older than us.
Yes, thank God, for a minute anyway. That's just my opinion. I think he was very immature this whole episode, and I will get into all that later. I got a rant coming, y'all. I hope y'all are ready.
And
this episode tweaked Mama's ass, and I got to tell y'all about it.
And all right, for somebody who's been raised so sheltered, he sure does have a lot of opinions about life.
Right, and he's the only one who's right.
Yes.
In the whole world. And MICAH, I was glad to see, did gently stick up for Kim to Ethan. He's bad mouthing her and trashing her. And he tries to understand her. Like, he took the time to actually talk to her, ask questions about, like, well, why did things happen the way they did?
Yeah.
And instead of, like, looking at ulterior motives or thinking she's being, disingenuous, he takes her at face value. And he's like, okay, that, some of this stuff makes sense now.
Yeah.
And I wish everyone else could understand this. But he's doing... This is debatable. Is either a good thing or a bad thing. It could be a good thing that he's respecting his mom's privacy and not telling all her stories and stuff, without her being, aware. But on the other hand, it's like, maybe if you had just told your brother what your mom had been through, maybe a little bit of that, maybe he would have just a smidge of compassion.
You're talking about Ethan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're talking about MICAH.
MICAH should have told Ethan, in my opinion. And I know that this is going to be controversial a little bit. Some people are like, oh, nope, mind your business, stay in your lane. But I'm one of those people, like, if I think that I know something that may help to my loved ones, my immediate family's relationships, I'm gonna fucking say it. I'm gonna do it.
Do you think it would have mattered to Ethan?
Maybe
At this point in time,
we'll get to my opinions about Ethan later, but anyway. So, Ethan and Micah are so worried about the 3 little girls at home. They're always talking about the little girls and what this is doing to them, the divorce and everything. And I'm like,
you never see them.
Right, you don't even make any effort. I mean, like, if Mike is swinging through there or coming to see everybody else, he'll swing by and say hi to the little girls, but they don't care.
No,
They're living their own lives. They're adults.
As far as we know, all right, as far as the show shows,
Yeah.
okay, they don't. All right.
They talk a lot about it whenever the cameras are running, but out of sight, out of mind when the cameras are gone.
Yeah. Now, who knows?
In my opinion.
They might see them more when the cameras are off. We don't know.
We don't know, but I would love for someone to be like, hey, I know what's going on, and they do, like, call or text or FaceTime or, you know, visit or whatever, like, every week. Because that would be nice. But if they go a month at a time without even thinking about them or calling them or texting them, then they need to shut the fuck up.
But good news is, I didn't hear the word siblings one time in this episode.
Oh, well, maybe. I wasn't counting, but that's your pet peeve. So I'm glad for your sake that this was a good episode.
Everybody stayed sober during this episode.
Well, I always.
Well, as far as as far as the drinking game.
And here's another mama opinion. Okay, I firmly think that Ethan needs to figure his own shit out with himself and his relationship before remarking and judging anyone else's. He doesn't have a relationship with his sister. He doesn't have a relationship with his mom. His relationship with his wife is in the toilet.
And who knows? His wife might be cheating on him. We don't know.
Exactly. We don't know nothing.
I mean,
I'm just saying, but it's like all these things, and it's like he's so judgy and thinks that he's right about everything, and he has no fucking clue. Yeah. Okay?
No clue. No clue, Ethan.
But here's, I don't know if you noticed, but he mentioned when he was like upselling his dad and downselling his mom. And he mentioned about, well, he didn't go out and go drinking, and he went to the gym to relieve his frustrations. He was referring to his mom's DWI.
I don't know if she got DWI.
Oh, yeah, it was like last year. She got drunk and was driving to or from her boyfriend's house. And it was in Florida, so it must have been like on the way to her boyfriend's house.
I think the last person should be talking about drinking is Ethan. Because he drinks a lot.
But I mean, yeah, and who knows if how sober he is when he's driving. He just never got caught, maybe.
Yeah.
Again, he needs to mind his own business until he's got his own shit straightened out. In my opinion.
No, you're right. I mean, he doesn't talk about his mom or talk to his mom ever.
Right.
Right. So he shouldn't talk about her ever.
Because he doesn't know her now.
Exactly.
You know?
He just knows her from when
his mom.
Yes.
That's it. He doesn't know Kim.
Yeah.
At all.
I mean, even though he called her Kim.
Yeah, he's just a dick.
Last episode.
That's my opinion, y'all. Ethan Plath is a dick.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get more into that. Then we are over with Mariah and Barry at her apartment. He said Ethan came over to visit them a while back at the house, and I think that was kind of mean. He's like rubbing it in her face, like, "Oh yeah, we get to see Ethan. He had a lot of fun, hang out, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you were the only one not there. You know, too sad." Sorry.
I think he really meant just to have a conversation. I don't think he really meant to rub it in her face. I think he just wanted to have a conversation with her. But to let her know what's going on with the family, with the guys.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, why would you say that and like bring that up and just throw it in her face? It's weird to me. To me, it was just bad manners.
Is it me, or does Mariah look younger every episode?
Well, first of all, it's because she is putting a little weight back on.
No, I mean, she's looking younger.
Exactly. Because when you get super skinny, especially young girls, their skin gets very tight. Yeah. And it makes them look really old. And so now that she's putting on a little bit of weight, which she lost after the whole night thing, she looks more her age. She looks healthy. You know, before she looked really strung out.
Yeah, and even dancing wise, you know, dancing takes a lot of weight off you.
Well, builds muscle.
Well, it builds muscle, but it still takes a lot of fat off you. Yeah. Right? And I don't even know if she has any fat at all anyway.
No.
But I mean, she looks younger, so it's younger.
And I think it's because her face is filling out a little bit, and when you have a fuller face like me, I don't look like I'm 43, do I?
Nope.
Because I'm fat, and fat don't track.
Okay.
Just saying. That's a joke, y'all. I'm sorry. Did we have? Wait. Mariah said that she hasn't even seen Ethan in months. And I'm assuming
or talk. I was like,
yeah. Well, she tried reaching out to him, but
asshole.
Yeah. And I think that Mariah is smart to hold her ground. But she loves her brother and misses him. And
And I don't think he feels the same way. I think he could care less. You know, right?
I know, and it's like,
I don't think the guy has any feelings at all.
he's such a robot,
He's
like Barry.
he's Frankenstein.
He's Barry's like mini me.
You know, and he's scary to a point. People how cold he is.
Right? He'd one of those psychopathic killers that could just stab you and walk away
so.
without a regret.
I think, unfortunately, that's
Allegedly, in our opinion,
that's our
real.
opinion. That's our opinion. That's our
He's
opinion.
very emotionless, like a damn droid.
Yes.
And here's the thing, Mariah is kind,
Hmm.
you know, but she refuses to be disrespected and treated badly. That's why I'm saying I think she's right for standing her ground.
Yeah.
If she gives in to her older bully brother, thinks he's always right, because we talked about the whole. Well, I got a whole thing that's going to be coming out soon about each of the players in my non-professional psychiatric permission or opinion about.
You mean an episode?
Yeah, I'm doing an episode about that. Yeah. You can totally be in on it. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, you got Papa involved.
You take the notes though.
Always. And then we are over with Mariah, and she's at her ballroom dance competition.
Barry didn't look Barry was kind of weird when he took the coffee into the dressing room.
Right.
Okay.
That was just a way for them to have backstage interaction or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. You know, I mean, she couldn't talk to the lady doing her makeup or hair or nothing, right? I mean, Barry had to walk in kind of weird and give her the coffee pretty weird and then give that weird face and walk out.
Barry's always weird, and that's always his weird face.
But he walked out really weird. So I don't know. Like his jeans were too tight. I'm not sure.
He's trying to dress younger, like his sons. And now that he's
he's getting big.
His muscle, you know, he's showing them off.
Yeah.
But he's doing it in the here because from the neck down, it don't match the head.
No.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's he needs a new head.
Yeah, for real, he really does. And maybe that would make him less creepy. I don't know.
Maybe he
needs
needs some hair. Maybe he needs a different haircut or something.
I don't even know.
It's just weird. Yeah. Get rid of the glasses. Get contacts.
Well, everyone was there except, of course, Hosanna.
Yeah.
Ethan and Micah.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, and that I think it made her sad that they weren't there.
And I always forget about Hosanna because she said 3. I'm like, who's the third person?
Right.
And it was Hosanna.
Yeah, I know. And this is like the first family type event that they're all invited to since Kim started dating. And of course, Barry doesn't like the fact that Kim is dating, and he hasn't met Kim yet. But you've been separated for over a year, dude. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, y'all. Over a year, dude. Like, get over it.
Yes.
The kids need to get over it. It's been over a year.
Next question.
Why?
That's what he said at the interview when they asked
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Next
what?
question.
He's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Just, do you guys, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think about Barry. Are we being weird? Is he not creepy? Or we just got like creep vibes for no reason? Or like, what do you guys think? Because we really need to know like what you guys think, because you're part of the show here. You're the reason we're here.
Yeah.
So please let us know what you think. And to me, this whole thing, it sounds a lot like my divorce. I was done with him way before I left.
Yeah.
I straight up used him to keep him around to pay the bills while I got my education so that I could provide for my children. I wanted to be self-sufficient enough to take care of my kids. So I went to college and I straight up used him. I did.
I'm going to get some comments from that one there.
And you know what? That's okay. I was 22 years old, 23 years old.
Yes.
I had 2 babies. I was young and it was a bad marriage. But the fact that because I was done with him so far ahead of when I actually left him,
yeah,
I was ready to date right after I kicked him out. Because I was so done with him already. There had been no intimacy.
I'd have some things to say about that, but that's for another episode.
Okay.
You know, about your divorce and about, because, you know, I came in after that.
Yes.
You know, it wasn't long after that I came in.
No, but I was dating. My divorce wasn't final until May. I kicked him out in January for my birthday. And, yeah, those months in between the divorce and it being final, I was dating.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's the whole point. They're having a big hoopty-doo that Kim is dating.
Ethan is having a big hoopty-doo.
No, Barry's having a big hoopty-doo.
Barry,
Lydia,
respect Barry.
Mariah doesn't like it.
You expect Barry to have a big hoop-de-doo about it.
The little kids don't care near as much as the older ones.
Yeah, I think the little kids are fine.
Yeah,
You know,
because
in
they're
fact,
like,
out of sight, out of mind, basically.
well, and here's the thing. This show is on its 5th season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these little girls probably don't remember a whole lot of time before the show. So to them, it's just always been
True.
kind of wacky and crazy.
Yeah.
And so that's not why they're more used to change.
They probably think the director and the cameraman are part of their family.
Maybe they are.
Yeah, true. Maybe they are. Yeah. Maybe they just.
My point being, it doesn't make you a slut or a tramp or a whore or a hoe or on any of those other derogatory words that
Yes.
people use for a woman's sexuality. She, in her heart, it's done. It's over. She stayed as long as she could for the benefit of the children. The kids, I think, is what woke her up to the fact that her 25 years of her life just went by in a blink of an eye. And she doesn't want to spend the rest of her life tied to someone who doesn't care.
It's actually worse for the kids if they stay together.
That's what I thought. That's why.
Yeah.
That was why,
Because the kids will see all the silence between the two. They'll see the non-love between them.
And the fighting and the arguing.
And the the bickering with each other.
And just that atmosphere that negativity creates.
Yeah.
You know me, I don't do negativity a lot. I don't like real drama. Like, to me, this is like made up drama. Because a lot of these things are kind of fictional for the show.
Yes. Who knows? They might not even be divorced for all we know.
Well, yeah, I think they really are getting divorced.
Well,
but, but yeah, anyway. And Ethan said he was excited to see Olivia when he gets home.
They might not even be a family. They might all be just actors.
No, I don't know about that. But he still hasn't told Micah that Olivia won't allow him in her home.
I was laughing. I was like smiling, not laughing because I was by myself. But I mean, I just thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do once you get back to Minnesota?
With your brother
back home, what are you going to do? What are you going to tell Micah? Because Olivia knows he's coming. Yeah,
and I think Micah would be happier staying in a hotel than staying in Ethan's apartment with Olivia.
Micah even said he didn't go to see her. He doesn't care about it.
Doesn't care about it. He's over it.
Yeah.
And then Micah said he doesn't want to see her either.
Yeah, there we go. I just jumped the gun.
And he just wants a relationship with his brother. Which, considering that Olivia has been the cause of all their family grief and strife for like years now, I don't blame them. I'm surprised it took them this long to get over her. Really. And Ethan said he's tired of being pulled away from his siblings by Olivia. Because he knows that she's the reason why, he didn't have a relationship with any of them for years.
So he's on both sides of the fence here. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Either you're, I mean, you can't be like this with Olivia and then be like, well, no, she didn't steal the music from you, Mariah.
Right.
You damn well know she stole the music. Okay, you damn well know that.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode, and I have my theory about the way it went down. I'm pretty sure, that I'm pretty well on the ball. So
I think Ethan, he's in this situation where he's comfortable with Olivia, right? As far as dating, as far as being alone, marriage, whatever. Okay, he doesn't want to be alone. So
I think he really does love her in his way, but that's just the only way he knows how.
Well,
that doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just he needs to be with someone who understands the way he loves and is okay with it.
Seeing Ethan right now,
at
this present time, season 5, okay?
Oh, this episode evidently is pissing me off.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I don't think this Ethan is capable of loving anybody.
I don't know about that.
No, I know he looks so cold-hearted.
Okay. Because he has shut it all down ever since him and Olivia went no contact with everybody years ago. And the fact that he's trying to get back with them now, but he still wants to excommunicate certain members of the family and only be with them. He's doing the exact same thing.
That's a John Wick word you're just doing there, excommunicate. Excommunicado.
I didn't say excommunicado.
It's the same thing.
Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying now. Thanks a lot.
Sorry.
It was important.
No,
you suck really bad for your interrupting.
About Ethan and Mariah, or Ethan and Mariah, about Ethan not forgiving Mariah, but he forgives Olivia.
He thinks that sitting down one-on-one with everyone at a table and demanding that they apologize.
Yeah,
that was his big idea of how to fix everything.
Ran on.
And I'm like, what? Are you trying to get people straight up murdered? Are y'all trying to go to jail?
That's Thanksgiving dinner for some people.
And here's the thing. He didn't apologize to Mariah when she did and was the bigger person.
Yeah.
Okay? What am I supposed to be sorry for?
No, maybe not. Maybe she should have blocked him. Okay. You can always swipe WhatsApp, right? Decline the call.
Dude, did you miss the whole thing we talked about last episode?
Probably.
Ew, these hours are killing your brain. Anyway, what happened was she didn't block him immediately after that text. A couple days later, he called her
And no.
and started yelling at her again.
I'm just saying, maybe she should. I got that. I remember that. But maybe she just shouldn't have blocked him. Just hang up on his ass. Okay.
Why? So we can continually text her and harass her about all the shit that she supposedly
ignore-
owes him?
Just ignore him.
No, no. If I get a text and it's somebody like that, there's no way I can let that stand. No. And that would just bring the drama. And I know me. I'm honest about me. I know that that's not something I could do. I would have to block it so that I couldn't get any of that shit because I would lose my freaking mind. You know me. You know me.
It's healthy to lose your mind like that, though.
You are the complete opposite. Your feelings are just everywhere, except around your family.
I think maybe we should keep talking about the episode. Yeah.
Well.
Not talking about my Ethan feelings, okay?
Whatever. Anyway, Ethan is a hypocrite. Ethan
Yes.
Plath, you are a hypocrite, and you need to grow up, sir. Or boy, whichever one you are. I'm not sure anymore.
Not sure. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
And so again, Mariah extends the olive branch to Ethan, and he's a dick. And this whole rest of this episode, y'all, I'm going to be using a lot of bad words. I'm sorry, but it's just not right. It's not right.
What do you think MICAH thought during that part?
I think that whatever MICAH thinks, he keeps it to himself. Because he knows better.
But you can only keep it to yourself for so long before it just blows up.
Well, I think that what makes me want to blow up is the fact that Ethan does not see that all the drama leads back to Olivia. And he's taking his frustration and anger on the whole situation, even though he knows a lot of it is Olivia's doing. But he has to stand by her because, that's what she demands is 100% total loyalty, even if you don't deserve it. It's...
She did brainwash him. She did a good job of that.
He's taking all his frustrations out of Mariah.
And I really think the reason for his, emotionless feelings, is Olivia.
Well, yeah, because he was a happy, spunky,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, joking all the time.
Just a little jokester dude. And then he turned into this miserable piece of crap that we see now. And it's all Olivia's fault.
It's all Olivia. 100%.
And during this phone call where Mariah had reached out the olive branch to him, he throws everything he ever did to help her back in her face.
He did say he did it because he loved her.
But no, he wants payback. If you did it because you love someone.
I think he wants payback for the bills.
She paid him back. He said that on the show. The only thing he's pissed about is that their lease ended in August.
Yeah.
Okay. They were still there in September, I guess, because their actual lease with the house owner was not up until September, but hers was with them until August. So she was not supposed to be there in September, and September is the month of, quote, rent that he says she owes them. But she didn't live there. According to her lease says that she was done in August.
Yes.
So what money does she owe them?
Well, nothing for the rent.
Exactly. That's what he's saying she owes, is that last month rent.
And I think a lot of it, too, is also the accusations against Olivia with the music.
Yeah.
He's still, for some reason, got to stick by Olivia's side for some reason.
And he knows that she's a shit disturber and does stupid shit. So I don't know why he doesn't think that she's capable of it, because we all know.
Same thing with she brought up the whole thing with the credit card.
Yes.
Mariah did that to Ethan.
Well, here's the thing. Ethan refuses to take accountability for his part in everything.
Yes.
And I'm just over Ethan. I was trying to be on Ethan's side because I know he's been through a lot. But no, dude. Now you're just abusing your little sister.
Yeah.
You are being a bully. And you need to stop. You just need to stop because you're wrong. Everyone says you're wrong. You're wrong. And he called Mariah dramatic because she started to cry. What a motherfucking piece of shit. He has no fucks to give about his sisters.
Nope.
He talks about them like, oh, I'm so worried about them. But what do you do about it?
He doesn't talk and worry about Mariah.
No, he's fucking bullies her.
Yep.
It's wrong. And he takes, like I said, he's taking all of his anger and frustrations about the whole past 6 years and is taking it out on Mariah right now. And that's not fair. But while they were in the truck and after the Mariah call, Olivia texts MICAH to talk, and she wants him to come and talk to her by himself, one-on-one. And MICAH doesn't want to.
Weird.
Yeah, she doesn't want any witnesses, is the thing.
Well, I mean, if they're doing it in public, there's gonna be witnesses in public. Maybe they go to a restaurant or something like that.
Yeah, but still, there's no one there to actually say what was said about from each party. And he doesn't want to, especially because he's only there for a day. Really, like it's like
and he wants to
an afternoon, evening, and then leaving in the morning.
Yep.
So he wants to keep it light. He hasn't seen Ethan in a long time, and Ethan is okay with him not wanting to.
Yeah, Ethan, I think would rather go with him.
No, he was like, I don't blame him for not wanting to do it. That sounds terrible,
Yes. And
here's the thing. Isn't that exactly what earlier in the episode he said everyone needs to do?
At the table.
Is to sit down at the table and everyone has to apologize whether you like it or not. And that is what he said.
That's called Thanksgiving dinner for some people.
Yeah, exactly. Except you just don't talk about anything. You just keep it light.
That's right.
And then we're at home with Olivia, and she calls her sister Lydia Grace, and to discuss the whole MICAH thing. And my thing is, what does she expect? All the kids were sticking up for their mother, their mom, the woman who kissed their boo-boos, taught them everything, and was there for them every day for 25 years. Olivia, you do not equal a mother. I'm sorry, I had to say it. It's just you do not matter more than a mom. I'm sorry. So you need to step up off of that little soapbox you're on and get a dose of fucking reality. Just because you have no loyalty and you don't have anything to do with your family does not mean that everyone else is abusive just because they don't agree with you. Cunt.
All right.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm
glad you got that off your chest. Feel better?
No, I'm angry about this. Between Sister Wives on Sunday and this today, like, I'm gonna have a damn stroke. These people are driving me out of my mind.
Good thing we have time between now and Sister Wives.
No, I have to get my blood pressure under control or something. And my thing is, okay, she said that they have treated her like trash for 9 months. There's been no contact.
So how was that treating her like trash?
Yeah, how have they treated you like trash that they haven't even talked to you?
Yeah, exactly.
And here's my thing. They learned the no contact shit from you, Olivia.
Yeah, I have never, this whole season.
Yeah.
I haven't heard Kim say Olivia's name once. Maybe
I think
very like in passing.
When her and Ethan had their talk.
Okay.
And she said something about how I don't know if Olivia and I will ever reconcile.
But nothing bad. Nothing bad.
I don't know. She's never said anything like really bad on air.
Well, yeah, on air. That's all we know. That's all
exactly.
We know. Not like Olivia with Kim.
Exactly.
Kim
and Olivia show the difference in their maturity.
Yes.
Big time. Okay. Olivia says, basically, if you don't meet me on my terms, that means you don't care about me.
That's bullshit, Olivia.
You're a bully.
Yes.
You're trying to force everything to be your way when you are in the wrong.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Make us smarter than you.
I don't know how many people are on fucking Reddit and Facebook and every group I've seen. There are so many Olivia supporters and Olivia lovers, and I don't get it.
That just shows what society's like these days.
And that is scary. It's like, how do you not see the damage and the manipulation? And
there's so many anti-Kim people out there too, which I don't understand because Kim is no different than a lot of people out there.
No, it's like I don't see where she's done. I mean, I don't agree with everything she's done in the last year or so. I mean, I wouldn't drink and drive. My mom would drive me around drunk, me and my sister and my brothers. And hang on, y'all. And there's nothing as terrifying as riding in a car with someone who's drunk. And yeah, so I am a big no on the drunk driving. So of course I don't agree with that. Of course.
I mean, people make mistakes.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like she's had a lot of experience with alcohol. I mean,
She did in her younger days.
right, but it's been
But
25
yeah,
years.
exactly.
And a poor Olivia, pitiful, sad, pathetic, neurotic, needy, manipulative bitch who started trouble to try to shame and or embarrass the Plaths into submitting to her will.
Yeah, they did.
No, but that's what they're all doing. She's still trying to do it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna shame you and embarrass you and all this stuff. That's what the whole thing with Kim and the credit card story was about.
Yep.
She wants to shame and embarrass everybody because she can't
Make her look better. Make Olivia look better.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And Olivia thinks that because Ethan hasn't messaged her during the time whenever he knew that she was texting his brother, because they're in the same truck, he's insensitive and doesn't protect her. Because he didn't respond to her and let him I'm here for you. Oh my God, I know you're texting my brother and it's not safe, so I'm here for you.
Yeah.
He was fucking driving a truck.
Yes.
With 2 other vehicles.
And
super dangerous.
And his brother in the passenger seat.
Yeah, super dangerous.
In Minnesota where it was snowing.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's where they were exactly when that happened. But yeah, it was chick, he's driving a truck. That's what he's doing, how he's getting home. So what do you want to do? Text and drive? Getting a wreck?
She expects him to pull over to the side of the road and text her.
And they'll never get home. What the hell?
Exactly.
It's you can't make her happy.
No.
Never.
No, I think it's time for Ethan to divorce Olivia.
And here's the thing. She straight
That's
up
my
said,
opinion.
she knows that continuing her behavior towards his family will hurt her relationship with Ethan. And from the way she said it and the look on her face and her demeanor, she just don't give a fuck.
Yep, she don't.
And that's our opinion from our experience with the show. Yeah, it's crazy. This whole episode made me so damn mad. I wanted to reach through the screen and grab Ethan and fucking shake him. Because it's not right. It's not right. You are doing exactly to your mom what the rest of the family is doing to Olivia. How does it fucking feel?
I think...
And you did it to your mother.
I think Ethan needed a road rage.
He's not
incident. You don't know. He looks like
he has no feelings. You have all the feelings.
True, but I mean, it would have spiced up the episode. Is all I'm saying.
True. We could have gotten a fist fight. Somebody cut him off and brake checked him.
It's all like talking. There's no action. They need to do something. I don't know. MICAH and Ethan need to go to fisticuffs. I don't know. Even just fake it.
Well, just so you know, y'all, according to the previews, next week's episode is gonna be off the chain. It is going to be a whole lot of cray-cray.
Well, it's about time.
Oh, stop. I mean, yes, I want things to be a little bit more interesting in a show, but I never wish more bad drama on people just for entertainment. It's like, yeah, I want it to be interesting, but so go somewhere, do something, come up with an idea.
Well,
but I don't want people to be arguing and hating each other, especially family. So I don't wish that, but yeah, it could be a little bit more.
When guys fight, right, it takes care of everything.
Yeah, not women.
So, let's say MICAH and... There's nothing between MICAH and Ethan, okay? The only thing that they have a difference of opinion about is Olivia, okay?
And their mom.
And their mom, exactly. So I think they should fisticuffs over the mom. All right?
And what would that solve?
It would be interesting for the show.
Oh. I thought you meant that it actually might help them.
No, I don't know. I'm not worried about them. I just make it spiced up, get the ratings up for the show.
I got some videos you can watch that'll get rid of your need to see violence.
I don't like those reels you watch all the time. The Karens and all that stuff. Yeah.
Hey man, I got nothing else in my life because our followers and subscribers, they don't talk to me much, so I have way too much time on my hands.
I'll just pick something else to watch. We can have podcasts.
What do you guys wanted to hear about next? I refuse to do teenage moms. I refuse to do.
That's over and done with.
A lot of the reality shows like that.
Nobody really watches teenage moms anymore.
Oh yes, they do. It's ridiculous.
This is what season 100.
Yeah, something like that. And all those other ones that are just stupid. I won't do those. But if there's a TV show, a legit one, or a book, or a person that you want to hear more about, give me some info and I'll do some research and we'll do a podcast about them. Something, just let us know what you want to hear. We're here for you.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys, I think that will cover for this episode. we just want to thank you all so much again for being here with us.
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
coming back, for sharing us on your Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or however you want to do it.
Yep.
That's amazing. We appreciate you so much.
Or just telling people about us.
Yes, awesome. Yeah. In fact, we found out this week that the boyfriend of a girl, the girls were friends with in high school. Okay. So their old friend's boyfriend
Yeah, from high school.
actually listens to our podcast because it's recommended like loyal or local podcasts near you
Yeah.
or something. And we popped up and he's been listening. And they found that out when they just happened to meet up one day at the library. And I think that's wicked awesome
Yeah.
that people can just, what's near me. And
Well, how about that one guy that from Cairo, Georgia? That was.
well, yeah, somebody friended us on Facebook that's from Cairo. So I'm hoping,
Sorry, Cairo, Georgia.
yeah, that, we'll get more people interested in because who would be more interested in watching the drama than the people who actually live next door?
Exactly. Right.
So come on, Cairo, we're here for you. And everyone else too.
I don't think anybody still lives in Cairo. I mean, I know.
You're talking about the family?
Yeah, I know Barry and Kim live in Cairo, but they don't.
And the kids.
But they're never in Cairo. They're always with their other, like Barry's always with
Because
Mariah.
the kid, they did not let the two younger ones really be a figure on the show.
Yeah.
And only because Amber turned 13, they let her do it now. So that's why a lot of times they leave the little ones out of it because they're trying not to let them get too caught up in that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, they keep them a little bit more out of the limelight, and
They should.
so that's why a lot of times they don't shoot at home because the kids are there.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. Protect your children all the time.
Yep.
That's what we are here to do as much as possible.
We need to see more Ken.
I'm so pissed at Ethan this episode. I'm so disappointed in him. I really thought he was a better person than this, and
Well,
I'm really, really, really disappointed. And
good news with life, okay? And when your life is on TV,
yeah.
you can redeem yourself. Okay?
And I hope he does
So
because
maybe he does.
he really needs to apologize to his sister and make amends to her
But as
because
of right
he has
now-
been terrible to her
Yeah.
for this was 4, 5, 6 months ago, so it's been over a year and a half. Hopefully by now they've reconciled,
Let's hope.
but it just makes me sad because none of them are none of them are bad people. There are some narcissists who have like only think of themselves kind
Yeah.
of thing, but I don't think that.
I don't think-
none of them are like terrible people. They're
No.
not bad people.
They're
They're
not going
just
to
fucked
torture.
up.
They're not going to torture you or kidnap you.
Right. They're just fucked up in the head, like
Yeah.
most of us are.
Yeah.
So
Except there's on TV.
right. I can't imagine. You know what people think about us? Why do you think we don't put our faces out there? Because people are horrible. They are horrible, and I do not want to be judged on how I look by a bunch of people who don't even fucking know me.
We could put somebody else's faces on there and just dub our voices with their lips.
Okay. Anyway, you guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We love y'all. And until next time, please remember to wear your seatbelt.
Subscribe.
Please remember to use your turn signal.
Tell your friends to subscribe.
Please spay and neuter your pets.
Subscribe.
And please, y'all, please. I know that sometimes I come off harsh or whatever, but be kind. Because these people will probably never ever hear a single word I ever utter out of my mouth.
Most likely. No.
But even if they did, I would
Never know,
happily
though.
sit down with them and say, hey, if this is what we see on the show, this is the perception people are getting of you.
Yeah.
Tell me why it's wrong. That's what I want to know. Why is it wrong? Because I think that's a reasonable question. Because we don't see 100% of their lives.
No,
We
only
don't.
see
Yeah, we only see this little tiny like snippet.
snippets. Yeah, exactly.
And so yeah, I would love to sit down with one of them and be like, hey, tell me what's going on. How is it wrong? How did the show like skew the view of what we're seeing?
Yeah.
Away from what's real. That's just my opinion. But anyway, guys, sorry I keep rambling because I love you guys and I never want to let you go. But until next time, you guys. Bye.
Bye.